Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Hera's Life and Journey. If you're new here, I'm Hera and I make videos about my life, my hobbies, journaling, deco planning, my journey, my financial and debt repayment journey, and anything I find interesting. Thank you for being here, and today we are doing our weekly planning. So we're planning for the upcoming week that starts on the 10th of November. Let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and start with planning, and we'll do all the deco stuff at the end. So we're gonna start today with our Avec cousin. So I always start with my monthlies to see what's happening this week, and it looks like there's a few things happening. We've got Kai's appointment. That's my boyfriend's doctor's appointment. I wrote it down here just to make sure I don't schedule anything conflicting with it. And that's tomorrow at noon. I know he has to go get his car maintenance stuff on the 11th. I'm not sure what time it was. So, oh, sorry. Let me grab my pens. Okay, today we are using Diamond 580 Twisby Clear with an extra fine nib, and it has the Pilot Old Man Winter ink. So that's Kai. All right, we've got that. And then, let's see, I think that's really about it for this upcoming week. I've been sick this past few days, so I'm kind of behind on a few things, but I did do the cleaning stuff last week, so I have to do the cleaning stuff for this week. We've got a few videos. So on the 12th, it's going to be, I just hit my arm like 3 different times. Let me check. On the 12th, it's going to be finance finder walkthrough. And then on the 15th, we've got a new pen video. Oh, I didn't even put Saturday's video there. Let's see. On the 8th, it was my 2026 plans. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and update the week's monthly. So we've got our monthly here. I love this sticker so much. It's so fun. Oh, I did replace the ink in my Diamine Blue Flame right here. Wait, in my Diamine. I replaced the Twisby Eco Medium Purple ink. It used to be Nekoyanagi, Sailor Nekoyanagi. Now it's Diamine Blue Flame. And we've got, let's see, let's put a dot right here. And I am filming this on the 9th. I was really sick yesterday, so I couldn't film this when I usually would. So we're technically a little behind, but it's okay. All right. That's it. Yeah, so far on these goals, I haven't been able to work out. I started last week, then I got sick this week. We're on our way to the subbies goal, stay under budget. We'll see about that. Spring course, I did register, but I'm debating if I'm going to stick with it. Again, I am on a crossroads and having a crisis on whether I should study what I'm studying right now or change, or just save up until later. So we'll see. Okay. I think that's about it. So we're good with the monthly. Let's go ahead and set up the weekly. So this is so far this week. As you can see, I have not exercised. I really should though. Okay, let's do this. Oh wait, let's not do that. I have another one here. How is everyone doing? How are your weeks going? Have you decided on what your 2026 lineups are going to be like? If you haven't seen my planner plans video, I recommend seeing it and letting me know if you have any similar plans that I do. It's always fun. It's always fun to hear other people's planner plans for the upcoming year. It's it's giving me new ideas, and I get to learn from other people on what works for them. Like this current format I'm trying for 2025 and then bringing into 2026 with the day rating. I saw that in another person's lineup or like format, but I saw it in Pinterest. So the thing with Pinterest, sometimes you see things, but they're not from the person who like shared the thing. So it's kind of hard to put credit. But the stars in rating your day was someone else's idea, and I just since I already have the stencil, I decided to just do the same thing so that I could rate my day and I get to use the stencil. It does take quite a bit of time though, I will say that. I don't like how it's lined up there. I should stick it closer here. So yeah, I'm still figuring out what the best way is. So there's these like straight lines here and you can put it on top of these dotted lines so that your stencil is in line. Still figuring out what positioning for the star rating I like. So since we're not in 2026 yet, I am experimenting with my 2025 weeks. It does take quite a bit of time. And because the stencil is so tiny, you do have to choose a pen that has a thinner point or nib so that it fits through the stencil without issue and you don't have a hard time trying to draw in the stars or the lines using the stencil. So the one I'm using is what is this? Pentel? Oh no, Uniball Signal DX, and this is the 0.28. So it's really tiny nibs or points. All right. I'm really excited for December. I have so many fun videos planned and I'm already starting to pre-film some of them. I am doing Vlogmas for December, so you're going to be seeing one video a day from me. They're not going to be too long. Some are going to be longer, some are literally going to be like 5 minutes, but they're just little videos I have planned. They're going to be around budgeting, planning, personal goals, stationery, and all that fun stuff. So basically, what I usually post, but you get one every day from me. She's really fun. I will say, it takes a lot of planning and pre-planning, and I had to come up with ideas of videos that I could like pre-film so that I'm not rushing, and I won't feel burnt out because it is quite a lot to post 31 videos and film them, edit them, script them, especially some of the stationery videos. You do have to like prepare a few things beforehand, so those take quite a bit of time. And that's how it looks. Um, hmm, let's see. Yeah, I think I do like it more when it's right next to this line, so I'm probably gonna stick with that. So those are our 5-star ratings. We are changing things up. So this is my day rating and any significant events. I'm going to stick with, let's see, do I want to stick with the health journal? I think I'll stick with the health journal for now. Let me do like a half seas maybe. Actually, let's try that. Let's see if this will be something we should do. Oh, this is my time to experiment to see what would work for 2026 and what I like. That's a little crooked, but it's okay. So we'll do, let's see, this side as the health symptoms. So we'll just do a note here. Oh, that's ugly. Oh well, it's fine. And then we'll do PC, personal curriculum here, because I want to see if I can plan ahead on what I want to do for personal curriculum. So since I'm still sick, I'm probably not gonna do exercise stuff tomorrow. So there's that. Let's see. So we have Kai. Okay, so we have that, and we don't have any bills or anything. So I probably won't be able to exercise until Wednesday. So let's do exercise. And I want to try to get in the habit of my language learning and designing. So tomorrow is Monday. I'm still kind of sick, so I want to do something lower, I guess, like not as difficult to do even if I'm sick. So let's do for personal curriculum. Let's do learn hiragana. Okay. There. We'll just learn 5 Japanese characters. And then on Tuesday, let's see, I want to exercise at least 3 times this upcoming week and then extend it. So Sunday, let's do exercise. And then let's do Friday as well. Exercise. It's kind of like pre-planning of the personal curriculum. I do want to do some design stuff. So, well, Thursday is filming and editing. So is Saturday. So let's do learn design. And then let's do on Sunday, maybe, or Saturday. Let's do Saturday for 8 design. And then on Thursday, we'll do learn or review Korean basics. There you go. I know I have to do English stuff too, but we're gonna figure that out another time. For now, we'll start with these. Actually, let's do Sunday as English fundamentals. Let's do that because I need to brush up on it, mostly on writing. So let's do that, and then let's work on our habits. So we'll set those up. Okay, we've got no spend. I do need to clean. I definitely need to clean. I'll see if I can vacuum today. I've been too sick the past few days to do that. And then exercise, curiosity. We've got tread, which is now at week 6. I think it's working. I'm still having some cystic acne breakout, but my scars are getting better. And then we'll do benzoyl and clindamycin. That's going to be week 2. We've got journal. Let's do hair care right after, and then journal, and then matcha, coffee, and bowel movement. All right. I didn't really have coffee last week, but I did have quite a bit of matcha. All right, I think that looks good. So let me pre-plan tread because that one's pretty important. So I have to put one on today, so it's going to be Tuesday, and then Wednesday is probably when I'll do benzoyl peroxide and clindamycin. Let's do Wednesday, and then tread will be on Friday, and then Sunday. Looks good. That should follow around the same schedule. Um, Hair care, let's see. I did one on Thursday, so I'll probably do one on Monday. Let's do Monday. And Friday or Thursday? Oh, I did one Thursday. Yeah, let's just keep the Monday for now and I'll decide the next one. But let's do Friday for now. All right, I think that's good with the habits. Now we've got to do our tasks for the week. So we definitely have to do the cleaning ones. I don't know when. I need to replace the hair catcher. Oh, I forgot to erase this part. Hair catcher. Right. And then that's it for the weekly task. I do have to do better on generating sales. I only sold one thing last week. And I've been slacking on uploading sales photos and taking photos because I've been sick and I've just been really tired. So we'll do this. And then I do have to edit those photos. Oh. And then we've got a planner to set up. So let's do that. Still the 2026 planners set up. And then create a video checklist. So this is like what I'm uploading weekly and monthly, so I don't forget. since it's basically a series, right? Um, let's see. I do need to choose um, some challenges to put up for Q. Why does that look so weird? Did I spell Q? No, I spelled it right, but it looks weird. Okay. Um, I need to choose digital minis and decide on my debt repayment challenge. All right. And then I did the personal curriculum planning here, but I do need to do one for 2026. Oh, I do need to pick up my prescription. I think I'll do that tomorrow. Let's just put one. And I need to do laundry. I need to do whites and my home clothes. Oh, I have so many things to do next week. All right, I think that's it for the tasks next week. And now we can. Oh, I keep dropping everything. Okay, now we can move on to our weekly avec. Oh, that looks so nice. I like it. Okay, done with the weeks. And now we've got our weekly event. So this tape is because I like this was stuck on a drawer and I pulled this and it ripped, and I actually did that on my weekly as well. So last week I decided to try out using the verticals as like a task dashboard, and it's actually working really well for me. As you can see here, I have some tasks that I have in my head that I need to do, but I'm not doing it this week, so I'm going to keep it as a record for next week. And some of these I've already put into the weeklies, right? So I'm good. I've already scheduled that in. So, like, let's see, not those. Those are ideas. Like this one is already moved. Checklist. I have dailies and the weeklies, and I have notes on things to buy. Take set photos. I already have this. And I have that as a task. So now we're going to go ahead and transfer this to the next week, if it's still applicable, and have space for new things for the next week. So let's go ahead and set this up. I am using my old kits that I got way long ago, and we're going to use Simply Gilded first. I need to grab a washi tape. Wait, first let's decide on what kit I'm actually using. Do I want to use Simply Gilded, or let's do sticker glue? Yeah, let's do this one. So let's use this, and let me grab a matching washi. All right, I have these two washies from Simply Gilded, and let's go ahead and set this up. But like I said, this is an experiment because for 2026, I don't want to have any paper wasted. I haven't really been using my weeklies, um, vertical weeklies much since long ago, really. Um, so I'm trying to find a new use for them, and so far, this has been doing really well. At least last week, I really like how it's like a dashboard, and some of those ideas I'll be moving to my Notion, my second brain if they're not handled by the end of this month. or just to the following week if I think I'll be um, completing it by then. So I really like this so far. I'm just glad that I'm finding a use for it and I'm not wasting a like really good paper. Right? And there are some kits that have date covers that you can use. I don't have those kits, and right now I don't really think it'll be a good move for me to buy more stuff since I am trying to just use up what I have. So let's see, how did I? Yes, I have the routine here. And it's basically when I'm filming and editing. It's usually around the same time every week, unless my work schedule changes, then it will change. I'm actually just gonna stick it to the top. All right. And then we've got three main categories and headers. So let's see. Let me do this. Let's do one right here. Just so that there's like a clear division in a way. And I like washi like this from Simply Build It because you can easily use a ruler to just cut it. It makes it so convenient. It kind of looks odd. Hmm, I fear that looks odd. I'll add a sticker there. All right. Ooh, maybe I should have used it all the way up. Yeah, okay. Let's redo this. Um, I don't know what I'll do with this now. Hmm, okay. I don't want to waste the washi. I guess we can do one at the bottom as well. Yeah, we can do that. Let's do that. Unless it's all tangled now. Okay. Okay, good enough. Um, let's do one all the way here. I should have extended all the way there, but it's fine. It's fine. We're figuring this out. So you know what? We're gonna make some mistakes, and it's gonna look odd first few times, and that's fine. Like that spacing right there. That bothers me. It's fine. Yeah. Oops. Lots of lots of concentration required here to make sure I don't mess it up. Okay, pretty good there. Actually, it doesn't look that bad, but next week I'll probably push this in all the way over there. Possibly. Or just keep it like this. But then it's not even, so that is one thing. Yeah. I will have to see what I think about that. Okay, that looks good. And let's choose our headers. So we've got content. How far would it be? Right here. Let's do this one. It's like a gingham. And the last one. Since these are so old, sometimes the stickiness peels off the paper. You just gotta. Oh, no. Okay, got it. Ooh, scared me a bit there. All right. That back in. And let's see. For this week, we've got content again. To Kofi. And let's do personal. And then miscellaneous. So I'm thinking since I'm moving stuff over, right, I should have one ink for anything that was from the previous week. Like for anything that was from the previous week. Let's do this. Pilot Oldman Winter. So I need to create weekly labels. I believe it was weekly and then pre-plan. This is an idea. I'll probably move this to Notion. Hobonichi collection 2026. Okay. Need to do this from 2025. Reflections. And 2026 budget plans. Because that needs to be scripted too. I need to come up with my actual plan. Oh, okay. It's not really content though. I'll do this. Personal. Set up strawberry weeks. December trackers. All right. Ooh, these are ideas for sure. So 2026. 2026 vision board. And 2026 dashboard. Let's see. We'll have that idea, or maybe I'll do a 2026 mini. So this is for the new year. I'll have to think about this. I don't think I'm gonna move that to Notion just because I probably have to work on that in the next few weeks, anyways. Oh, that's a video idea title. And I'll just put that here because that video is going to be filmed soon after I finish the setup. How I use. Okay. Looks good there. And then I did laundry. I need to design the rest of the checklist. Design checklist. I believe I still need to do daily. Oh, wait, this is a routine, not the video. Okay. So daily, weekly, monthly. I did the videos. That's different. Monthly task menu. And then YouTube menu. Okay. I have some things I want to buy and save up for. Since I'm working out from home or at the gym, I do want to get my own yoga mat that's thicker and new walking shoes. So that's probably going to move to Notion. Things to buy. And then, ooh, add media journal entries. Do I want to do that this week? I want to set up a few sample pages for my media journal. Let's just put that here and see if I have time because I already have a lot of things this week. And then we've got bank alignment. And that's at the end of November, so we'll just keep that here. It's just to make sure my banks and my placeholders are all correct. Okay. Record all receipts. I am planning on doing like an expense breakdown, and I realized I don't keep my receipts all together, so I'm having a hard time actually planning for that video. So for next year, I'll do a Google Drive where all my receipts go, so everything's organized. Okay. I think we're good. Look into move that to Notion, and I think that's it. So let's do this. All right. And I think for this week, we're going to keep the same schedule where I film on Thursday and Saturday. And I will be editing on Friday. I have to decide the next editing day, so that's to be determined. All right, I think that's it for all the planning stuff. We're now gonna go on to the last step, which is going to be our deco journal. So let's close this up. All right, that was quite a bit of planning today. Okay, and let's go ahead and decorate. Oh, okay. Clip, clip, clip. Let's see. This away. And let's look at what we can use to decorate. Since we have quite a bit of chores, I'll do this one, which is pushing. So cute. Okay. It's a chores week, this upcoming week. I also just want to be in bed, especially with this sickness I have. I basically have the flu, so it's like, ugh, of all things to be sick with. Of course, I get the flu during flu season. Oh no! All these stickers are from Sticky Club, by the way. So I don't know if they're still available. Um, because I got them as part of the subscription boxes a while ago, like a long while ago. I think these were from like 2021 or some time around that. So I don't know if it'll still be available. All right, looks good. We used up the entire sheet. And that is it for our journal deco for the upcoming week. Lots of chores, so it only matches. And that is it for today's planning with me and setting up for the upcoming week. Thank you so much for stopping by and tuning in. Please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you are here until the end, go ahead and leave let's see, a washing machine emoji. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Have an amazing day. Bye.